Well, here we are again. We are nearing November 1st, which means it's a month away from the meteorological start of the winter season, and everyone is starting to think about it. And if you enjoyed our winter last year with record warmth and a lack of snow, well, your luck has run out, because what happened last year sure won't happen again this year. Last winter was a very unusual one in and around the Lehigh Valley. We saw a record-breaking 6.8 inches of snow in October, and temperatures were cold. But then for the entire 3 months of the winter, we saw well above normal temperatures, snowfall that was well below average, a seasonal total of only 12 inches, which is well below the normal average for a season of 34. You can blame several things on it. One in particular, the North Atlantic Oscillation, which played a big part. Last winter, it spent most of the season in a positive phase, meaning a blocking area of low pressure up over Greenland, allowing for a ridge to dominate the eastern half of the country, bringing warm temperatures. However, this winter, I expect this to spend much more time in a negative phase, which means a blocking high over the North Atlantic, allowing for cold air to spill into the eastern half of the country and storms to ride up the eastern seaboard. So with that said, as we've laid the groundwork, let's talk about the exclusive BP Weather winter forecast for this year. As far as features go, I am expecting storms to ride up the coast this winter. Most of our snow will come from coastal storms. We will be seeing 3 coastal storms to bring 6 inches or more of snow this winter. One of them will bring 10 inches or more, which is most likely to happen between late January and early February. Also this winter, because we will see some warm air be drawn in from these storms, the farther inland you are, the better chance you have of seeing higher snow totals. So now as we talk about this on a monthly level, here's how things break down. December, we will ease into the season. Temperatures may actually still be above average for December. Precipitation will be on the normal side. We will see a mild and messier start with more storms bringing rain or a wintry mix, with 1 snow chance late in the month, possibly around the holidays. Things may work out. Normal snowfall for December is about 5.6 inches. We will end up below that for the month of December, but possibly some snow around Christmas. Wouldn't that be nice? In January, though, the tables turn. Typically, January is the coldest month of the winter. I expect this year to be no different. 3 degrees below normal will make for a cold month, and an active storm track will mean above average precipitation. That big snow, I'm calling for it to come in the last week of January between the 25th and the 31st. Average snowfall is 10.5 inches, and we'll be above that for the month of January, possibly well above that. Finally, as we finish off in February, the cold is stubborn. 2 degrees below average in terms of that cold. Precipitation will be above average. Not quite as stormy as January. Average snowfall for the month is 11.3, and we'll end up somewhere right around 11 inches of snow for February. So you've noticed the cold, and this winter will be cold. 24 to 28 days will be spent at or below the freezing mark, which is much more than last year. Normally we see 22 days like this in a season, and last year we only had 5, so don't get used to the warmth from last year. So now that we've talked about everything to talk about the season, for seasonal snowfall totals, when you add everything together, you end up with a year that will be around to slightly above normal. Not a blockbuster year, but certainly compared to last year, you will notice the difference. 33 to 37 inches is my forecast. Normal is 34. So certainly for snow lovers, this year will be much better than last year. So that is the exclusive BP Weather winter forecast. If it needs to be updated, I will, but right now, feeling pretty confident.